was hungry. Hey guys, Tarynallyssa here, your hopeful influencer, back with another Taryn Tries video. For those of you who are new, please take some time to hit that subscribe button down below. And for those of you who are returning, what's goody? Welcome back. On this episode of Taryn Tries, I'm actually going to be doing a month in review. So I'm going to walk you guys through my last month starting the keto diet. It wasn't easy, but I'm going to kind of show you some insider footage of my last month, as well as provide you with my top 5 tips for beginning the keto diet lifestyle. There were times where I was really sad and really hungry, so I'm just going to talk you through kind of my journey, and hopefully you guys will leave this video with a decision as to whether keto is something you might be willing to try. So before we get into this video, I'm just going to explain to you a little bit about what keto is. What is ketosis? What does that mean? It's essentially a low carb to no carb diet where your body essentially runs on fat as opposed to carbohydrates. There are some pros and cons that come with this, and I'll talk about that as we get into the video. Step 1 for doing this keto diet is to do your research, figure out if it fits your lifestyle, figure out if it fits your health needs. For those of you who might have an ongoing health condition, it might be important to consult your doctor first before trying anything that will affect your body or change your body in such major ways. Because you can go through what's called the keto flu, which is essentially feeling nauseous, headaches, general body aches and sickness from the lack of carbohydrates in your body. Your body is so used to running on that, and switching over to fat is not easy for your body. And so you want to keep all of these factors in mind before you switch over. The second thing I'd recommend is doing a lot of research on particular foods that you can eat. This is a challenging lifestyle, and honestly, there were moments where I felt deprived, or like I couldn't have the things that I wanted because I couldn't have bread, I couldn't have sugar, and my body was going into withdrawal. When you ask for chicken noodle soup for lunch, you start eating it, then remember you can't because you're freaking keto. I suggest this because I'm personally a very picky eater, and given how many things you're not allowed to eat, it's good to have an ongoing and building list of foods that you know you want to eat and that you like to eat, so that you never run out of meal options, and so that you can hold yourself accountable to eating keto all the time. In traffic, on my way to work, on the keto cam, eating my egg cup or egg muffin, whatever you want to call it. It's essentially one egg, about a piece of bacon, and some cheese. I put that in the oven on Monday. Yeah, I put that in the oven on Monday for about 20 minutes, let it bake, and then it makes these little cute muffins. You just make it in a pie tin or a cupcake tin or whatever. And yeah, I've been having these every day for breakfast, because originally when I first started, I was scrambling eggs, and that ish took forever. These I can make 6 at one time, and then I use them for the rest of the week, and I'm good to go. Sorry, I know I'm not supposed to film while I'm driving. Don't tell the popo. On a more serious note, if you don't like eggs, keto might not be the diet for you. This is day like 50 million, or at least it feels like day 50 million of eating bacon and eggs for breakfast, because that's basically all I freaking eat. So, if you don't like bacon or eggs, keto might not be it for you guys. And so the only solace I had was looking forward to those foods that I knew I liked, but that's only because I did my research ahead of time. The third thing that's important when thinking about this keto diet is to think about your exercise and energy output. If you're first starting this diet, I recommend that you do little to no exercise, as when your body goes into ketosis, you're going to start feeling really tired, and you could have some symptoms from the keto flu. I wouldn't recommend starting this new lifestyle with an intensive workout routine. If you're already doing intense workouts, I think you'll be more okay in continuing your workouts, but recognizing that your body is going to be much more tired than it usually is after a workout. But if you are trying to start everything fresh, the diet fresh and your exercise fresh, I recommend doing something super light, like light jogging or walking. Low intensity activities that won't take up a lot of fuel from your body as you adjust to using fat as your energy source. For me, this looked like adding running a mile 3 days a week, and I actually did a walk-run method. So I would walk for part of the way, then I would run. This interval training I found is easiest for me as I don't like running, but I liked the efficiency of a running workout. And so I only added that 3 times a week, but it was more than I was doing before, which made it helpful, but it wasn't super high intensity, so I wasn't extremely exhausted afterward. The fourth thing I would say is super important in this is finding your support system. Figure out folks who can get behind you and help motivate you to stay committed to the keto life that you planned. I know for me, I actually started keto because of one of my coworkers, what's up Cicely, who lost 27 pounds switching over to this keto lifestyle, and she inspired me and actually inspired most of our coworkers, and now about half of us are keto. But it's a really nice feeling to know that I'm not in this alone and that we all struggle and can't eat all of the same foods, so I'm not missing out on anything because we're all eating our salads together. The last, and I think maybe not most important, but it's definitely important in ensuring measurable outcomes, is to set goals. Having a keto lifestyle for some people can work forever. I know for me personally, that's not the plan. Thanksgiving is on the horizon. But setting small goals for myself allowed me to make it through this first month. So I set my goal for 2 weeks. So to allow my body to go through ketosis, to allow my body to go through the carb withdrawal, and to see if this was something I could really do. Those first 2 weeks were torture. I was honestly very tired. I was drained. I was over it at some points. But luckily I had my support system, my friends and my family to help me. And I knew that my goal was only 2 weeks, and I knew that I could make it 14 days. What's 14 days without sugar? You're a punk if you can't make it 14 days without sugar. Unless you have diabetes, that's different. Once I got to about day 10, I figured, you know what, what's 14 days, what's 31 days? So I committed, after day 10, I committed to doing the entire month of October, keeping in mind that that meant I could have no Halloween candy, but that's okay. I had my ups and downs. I did have one cheat day. Not gonna lie, there was a day where I had to buy ice cream for the kids at work, and I couldn't resist buying ice cream for myself as well. So that day I did have some Ben & Jerry's ice cream, some Slurpee gummy worms, some Hot Cheetos munchies. I really went for it. I figured if I was gonna cheat, I was gonna cheat for real. But other than that, I didn't have any other cheat days. I really stuck to it. And as you'll see from the before and after pictures, I've made a lot of progress. My hope in this keto process was to lose about 20 pounds, similarly to my coworker. However, our body types are way different. So I think that original goal was a little too high. But in the first month, I lost a total of 12 pounds. So I went from 157 pounds to 145 pounds in about 4 weeks, which I was really motivated by because I've never lost a significant amount of weight in a short period of time before, or really ever. Healthline.com provided me with a long list of foods that I was able to eat, as well as some sample meal plans and some things to expect and some things to avoid while beginning this keto diet. All right, guys, that's all I have for you about my keto journey so far. For those of you who stayed and watched this all the way through, thank you so much. I appreciate your love and support. Every minute you watch really helps me out and helps build our hopeful influencer community even stronger. Don't forget to like and comment or ask any questions you might have about my journey so far. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below if you are new. And don't forget to follow me on my other social media platforms, Instagram and Twitter, @tbear02. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. You see me. You see the muscles.